What are mixed methods? Example of mixed method. What is triangulation and its types? Alternative way of conceptualizing triangulation and limitation of triangulation. What are mixed methods? Mixed method research aims to answer research questions that cannot be answered by qualitative or quantitative approaches alone. Mixed method research focuses on collecting, analyzing, and mixing both quantitative and qualitative data in a single study or series of studies. A mixed method approach is increasingly advocated within business research. The attractiveness of this approach is that it allows researchers to combine inductive and deductive thinking to use more than one research method to address the research problem, and to solve this problem using different types of data. Mixed method example. The CEO of the company interviewed managers to explore the nature of managerial work. Based on the analysis of his interview data, he formulated theories of managerial roles, the nature and types of managerial activities, and so on. These have been tested in different settings through both interviews and questionnaire surveys. What is triangulation? Triangulation is a method used to increase the credibility and validity of research findings. Triangulation is a technique that is often associated with using mixed methods. Triangulation requires that research is addressed from multiple perspectives. Types of triangulation. 4 types of triangulation are proposed by Denzin. These are method triangulation, data triangulation, researcher triangulation, and theory triangulation. What is method triangulation? Method triangulation is using multiple methods of data collection and analysis. What is data triangulation? Data triangulation is collecting data from several sources at different time periods. What is researcher triangulation? Researcher triangulation is that multiple researchers collect and analyze the data. What is theory triangulation? Theory triangulation is that multiple theories and perspectives are used to interpret and explain the data. Alternative way of conceptualizing triangulation. Sandra Matheson, 1988, has outlined an alternative way of conceptualizing triangulation, suggesting that there are 3 possible outcomes of using the approaches to triangulation discussed by Denzin, 1978. These are convergence, inconsistency, contradiction. Convergence is that data from different sources, methods, investigators, and so on. It will produce evidence that will result in a single proposition about some social phenomenon. Inconsistency. Inconsistency is that multiple sources, methods, and so on generate range of perspectives or data that do not confirm a single proposition about a social phenomenon. Contradiction. Contradiction is that use of multiple methods results in opposing views of the social phenomenon studies. Limitation of triangulation. Triangulation offers richness and clarity to research studies, but also has some limitation. It adds to the complexity of the research, making it more time-consuming when used as a method for combining research methodologies. Triangulation may not be achieved in a uniform or consistent manner. Additionally, the researchers may not adequately explain their techniques for blending results. In addition, there may be times when comparison of the findings of 2 sources is inconsistent or conflicting. Triangulation does not always adequately mitigate problems in a chosen research methodology. The processes of triangulations are complex and require a skilled analyst. Finally, the value of triangulation may be overestimated in some studies. History. Triangulation was first applied to research by Campbell and Fisk, 1959, developed by Webb, 1966, who argued that researchers should employ more than one instrument to measure variables. Definition. Cohen and Mannion, 2000, defined triangulation as an attempt to map out or explain more fully the richness and complexity of human behavior by studying it from more than one standpoint. Purpose. The main purpose of triangulation in research was to increase the credibility and validity of the results. Types. Denson in 1989 identified 4 different types: data triangulation, investigator triangulation, theoretical triangulation, and methodological triangulation. Kimichi, Polivka, and Stevenson 1991 have suggested a 5th type, that is multiple triangulation. Pros of using triangulation. The benefits of triangulation include increasing confidence in research data, creating innovative ways of understanding a phenomenon, revealing unique findings, challenging or integrating theories, and providing a clear understanding of the problem. These benefits largely result from the diversity and quantity of data that can be used for analysis. Cons of using triangulation. Collecting more data requires greater planning and organizing resources that are not always available to lead researchers. This method can be time-consuming. When to use triangulation? If you intend to use triangulation, it is important to be clear about which form you are using, why and how you will do it, and to write that up clearly in your research report or dissertation.